Just a minute. Let me load. All right, great. Let me know if you can see the screen, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. Great. So all of you can see the screen. Today's topic for the day is we are going to do a little bit of STEM innovation. STEM is just another word for nice scientific thinking and engineering and all that. So the topic for today is let's play it. Let's play it. So when I say the topic is let's play it, what comes to your mind? What do you think we will talk about when I say let's play it? Anything. You can give any answer. There's no wrong or right answer. Just what comes in your mind.
Game.
Hmm?
Game.
Game.
Robots.
Okay. Robot.
Robots.
Okay. All right. What else? Vihan, what do you think?
I think gift.
Gift. Okay. All right. Now let's see what is it. But good imagine, good thinking, everybody. Nice imagination skills. Okay. Now let me start. In our city, wherever we are, there's a huge concert happening. A huge concert. Do you like concerts? Yeah. Who likes music over
Yeah.
here?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure I also love music. It's so much fun. So there's a big concert, and they are allowing whoever comes into the concert can play their own song. They can come on the stage and play their own song. But there's one big uh, rule over there. Now, the rule is that if you come to the concert, you will have to bring your own musical instrument. You'll have to bring your own musical instrument. Now, when I say your own, what does it mean, your own musical instrument? What does it mean when I say bring your own musical instrument?
Yes, ma'am.
It means that you get from your home your own
Your you
kind
get
of
your guitar or violin or anything from your home.
yeah.
Ma'am.
Yes, Vihan.
Keyboard. Xylophone.
Xylophone, guitar, sounds perfect. Hi, Vani. How are
Ma'am.
you? Hi, Vani. We have a new friend come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm fine.
Great. Amazing. So, Vani, we are talking about a concert happening, and in the concert, they're asking us to bring a musical instrument. Everybody said their favorite musical instruments, but when they say that they want your own musical instrument, what they mean is that you have to make your own musical instrument, not get a ready-made from home. You'll have to make. Do you know how to make your own musical instrument? Do you have any idea you know how to make it?
Yeah.
How?
You can get like two toilet paper rolls, and you can just make a box, and then you can add rubber bands for guitar.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Good. All right. Great. Anyone else? Do you know how to make your own musical instrument? Vihan, Samira, Vani.
And me.
Yes, tell me, how will you make your own musical instrument? Like your own household thing.
Ma,
Yes.
plate and spoon.
Plate and spoon. Good idea. Nice idea. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's how we make it. So your ideas were pretty good, but now the thing about is that making your own musical instrument is we can think of anything and make something that makes sound. Correct? We basically have to make sound, but we need to be very sure if it's a musical instrument or not. 100% sure. Just like how when scientists make medicines, they are always 100% sure, right? Yeah? Are you 100% sure if you make a medicine like that? What is it? Come on, tell me. No, I said
I
everyone has to talk to me. No one's talking to me.
I didn't hear you.
I'm asking, when scientists make medicines, do they make medicines just with a guess or do they be 100% sure and then make the medicine? How do they make? So, when scientists make any kind of medicine or vaccination, they make sure that they are 100% correct. And this will 100%.
Chemicals.
Yeah, they make using chemicals and everything. So just like that, we also have to be 100% sure that our musical instrument that we create ourselves should be working and it should be a proper musical instrument. Now, how are we going to do that? I'm going to tell you. First, before doing anything or before creating anything, we need to have a plan of action. You know what's a plan of action, right? To have a plan step by step. That's how things happen very perfectly. Now, the first step of our plan of action is we have to first know what is sound and how is sound produced. The first step is we will find out what is sound and how it is made and how it's produced. Step number two will be to know different kind of sounds. I'm sure there are many kind of sounds, or is there only one type of sound? Is there only one type of sound?
There's many type of sounds.
Yeah, there are many type of sounds, right? There's so many animals who make different sounds, so many musical instruments. Even in our own, we make different kind of sounds, right?
Yeah.
High and low and soft and loud. So yeah, so then we will know. Second step, to know different types of sounds to play a tune. Third step will be how to make those different sounds. How can we make it ourselves? Different kind of sounds. And then the last step would be to create our musical instrument. Does that sound good? Does this plan of action sound good to you? Yeah,
Yeah.
should we start?
Yes.
Perfect. So let's
Yes,
start
ma'am.
with the first one. What is sound and how it can be produced? Now, why don't you guys tell me what do you think? What is sound?
Lion.
What is sound?
Lion.
Yes, lion makes big sound, correct. Good. So you can hear the lion.
And elephants.
Yes, elephants. Yes. So sound is something that you can hear from the animals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Vishan and Vani, please tell me what is sound? Come on, I'm waiting. Vishan and Vani, what is sound? Sound is a different voice.
Sound is this different different voice.
Different voices, yeah, you can hear sound in different voices, correct. So all of you are correct. Sound is something that we hear, right? We hear sound. Now I want you to do something. Just do exactly like how I said. Okay, can you show me two fingers? Stick them together and tell me. Show me two fingers, all of you. Two fingers. I want to see everyone show me two fingers.
मैम आप कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पढ़ा रहे हो?
We are doing STEM today. STEM is an extension of science.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Vani, we are doing science today. Okay? All right, great.
Okay.
Now, can I see everyone's two fingers? Very good, Sunila. Very good. Okay, now take these two fingers and place them on your throat. Touch your throat. Now, can you please say hello? Hello? Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
And
Hello.
keep talking, and tell me how you feel over here. Keep talking. Talk,
Hello.
you need to talk.
Hello.
Hello.
Excellent. Now tell me, while you're talking, do you feel something? Are you feeling something over here? Are you
What
feeling
do
something?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's like you feel something in your throat like it
You do feel something on your throat. Do you feel vibrations while talking?
yeah I can actually when we talk it's like um
Something is vibrating.
no, it's like something like when you swallow something it's kind of like you feel something.
Yes, of course, exactly.
So I do like this a little bit.
Yeah,
So
true, very true. So that's what's happening is even while I'm also talking and I'm touching my throat where my voice is coming from, I can feel vibration. I can feel some vibrations over here on my throat. Now, you know what are those
yeah,
vibrations? Those vibrations are actually producing sound
Ma'am.
out of my mouth. Right now, the
yeah,
sound coming out of my mouth is because of these vibrations.
Ma'am.
Yes, Vihan.
yeah,
Yes, Vihan, tell me. Vihan, you call me, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, what is it? All right. So now, when we touch over here while we're talking, we feel vibrations. Now, those vibrations are producing sound. So, what I'm trying to say is that sound are vibrations. Sound
um
are vibrations. What is sound? What is
um
sound?
sound is vibration.
Vibration.
Correct.
when
Sound
when I
is
when I keep
Sounds are
ma'am
vibration.
ma'am
good.
when I keep my fingers here, when I talk the sound makes the vibration, and I can feel the vibration in my fingers
Very good.
and in
Exactly.
my throat.
So, what we are learning right now is that whenever something vibrates, that is how sound is produced. When something vibrates, that's when sound is produced.
Hello.
Example, okay? Let's talk
Hello,
about
mummy.
musical
Hello,
instruments.
बोलिए. Hello.
I didn't
Mummy,
hear.
hello बोलिए. Hello.
Okay, now let's go into more detail about vibrations. Okay, when I said that when something vibrates, sound is produced. Now, if I talk about musical instrument like drums and guitar, I'm sure all of you have seen drums and guitar work and make sound. Yeah, give me thumbs up. All of you
Yeah,
have?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, when I bang on the drum with my sticks, something vibrates on the drum. Yeah?
yeah.
What
Yes,
vibrates
ma'am.
on the drums? Can you think?
The
Mhm.
the outer the outer layer vibrates.
Yes. So on the
Even
drums,
even the same for speakers.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, good observation. Even on speakers, something vibrates very minutely. You can't see it properly, but it definitely vibrates if you touch it. So same case for the drums. Now on the drums, I am hitting with my sticks on the surface of the drum, correct? On the top part of the drum, I'm hitting
Yeah,
with my sticks.
yeah.
Now that top part is actually vibrating every time I hit it with the stick. Only the top part of the drums vibrate. The body of the drum doesn't vibrate,
Mummy,
right? The body of the drum, the outer part of the drum does not vibrate. Only the top part where we are hitting with the sticks. Now, because that part is vibrating, we can hear the sound of the drums. Now, the same thing for guitar. Now, this is a very easy peasy question. What vibrates in the guitar? Come on, Vihan will tell me. Vihan, Sumira, and Vani will tell me what vibrates in a guitar.
Strings.
Very good. Strings. Excellent. So when I'm plucking the string,
Ma'am,
yes, we have
sing.
strings. Exactly. So when I'm plucking the string, yeah, it makes that sound, Vani. Good job. So when I'm plucking the strings vibrate and they create sound. Perfect. Now,
Good job.
we know about the drums. We know about the guitar. What about the flute? What vibrates in the
Flute
flute?
जानते हो?
Bansuri.
Your the
फ्लूट
sound
में से भी जो मुंह मारता
the
है
sound the sound comes from the air. No, the sound comes from the um um
What you
yeah
said?
like what you that you the sound comes from your air.
Air. Okay. Can I have others also answer? What do you think vibrates in the flute? How is
From
sound
where?
produced in a flute?
Air from our mouth.
Come on, Vihan, Samira, Vani. Let's keep our
वाणी
thinking
बता
caps on and think and tell me what will vibrate in a flute. Let me give you all a hint. How do we play a
what
flute?
vibrates
What? What?
How do we play a flute?
बताइए
With with the air which we with the air which we push from our mouth.
Correct. So all of you
By
agree with
blowing air.
by
With
blowing
mouth.
with
By
mouth.
blowing air.
Yes, Samira, by blowing the air. Vihan,
यहाँ से यहाँ से पापा ने लोग ना दिमाग में कर आ सकते बैठा
how with the mouth, Vihan?
फिर फिंगर आ रहे मुंह में
You blow air.
Ma'am, mouth.
आवाज करेंगे
How with the mouth? You blow air. So exactly, you guys are perfectly correct. So how do we play a flute? Is we have to blow air inside the flute. Now that
And
air inside the flute actually goes in and vibrates when we are using our fingers
मारता है तो यानी फूल
on
हवा मारती है मुंह से
on
हवा
different
ये देखो मैम
holes,
ने बोला कि इसमें क्या जाती है एयर जाती है
right?
फ्लूट के अंदर क्या जाती है
the
Now,
the sound the you get the tune because you can you have to close the ones so the sound
yes,
won't comes from all of the things. If
yeah,
you just
that's how we're
blow
making
without if
different
you just
flutes.
blow without keeping your fingers, it won't work
True.
well.
So that exactly very well said. So when we are blowing air into the flute, the air is traveling inside the flute and coming out from wherever we are putting our fingers. That's when the air is vibrating inside the flute, and that creates a sound in the flute. So basically, we saw the drum. On the drums, the surface of the drum vibrates. In the guitar, the strings vibrate. And in a flute, the air that we blow in vibrates. So, what I'm trying to tell you over here with examples is that sound is caused by what?
by by us,
By us,
like
yes. But
like by
also,
our hands, by our mouth, by our
yeah,
um,
exactly. We create sound, but how do we do it? We do it with
And vibration.
exactly, very good. By vibration. Sound is produced by vibrations, and we just saw in all the musical instruments that something has to vibrate. Perfect. Now, have you ever taken a pen cap and blown inside it?
no.
You should try to do that. Take a pen cap
Yes.
and just try to blow it. It gives you the sound of a whistle. It gives you the sound of a whistle. That's exactly how air also vibrates in a tiny pen cap. Okay, so perfect. So we are done with our first step. What is sound? Sound is vibration. How is it produced? By objects or things in a musical instrument that vibrate. Let's come to the step number 2. Different type of sounds and how to play a tune. Now, I told you about the pen cap, right? The pen cap, if you blow in it, it will make a sound. Now, I have my remote over here. I am going to make a sound by taking the remote and tapping on my computer. Listen to the sound. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Now, my question to you is, do you hear one type of sound or do you hear multiple type of sounds? Different types. Is
Hmm.
it, yes. Is it the same sound or is it different sound that you're hearing? Different types of sounds.
Same sound.
And different type of sounds.
Different. Listen to it again. Is the
Two.
same sound? Is the same sound coming again and again?
Not really.
Is just a me banging something and the sound is
And
coming.
same.
Exactly, is the same sound. So when something creates one single type of sound, the same sound, we will not say that it's a musical instrument. We cannot say it's a musical instrument. So me banging something and making sound is not a musical instrument.
And even when you bang a door or close a door,
And
it
which
makes sound.
involves.
Exactly. Of course, it makes sounds. Everything around us makes sound, but that doesn't mean that everything is a musical instrument, right? Not everything is a musical instrument. Now, when a thing has to be a musical instrument, when it will make different kind of tunes. When it can make different kind of tunes, that's when it will be called a musical instrument. Like a guitar. Now you heard me making sound with my remote and you heard only one type of sound, correct? Now let's try to listen a guitar. You will tell me if the guitar makes one type of sound or many kind of different sounds, okay? So I'm going to change my screen.
And many different sounds.
Many, let's see, let's check it out.
It
Let me
makes a
share my screen.
it makes a lot of sound. Not really so much, but then mm, um, it
Okay, can you
makes
see my
sounds.
screen? Yeah? Now listen and tell me. You heard the remote, one type of sound. Let's listen to
Yeah.
the guitar and see if it makes one type of sound or different type of sounds.
And
It makes
different
more.
type of sounds.
It makes more sounds.
Yes, Rihan, tell me.
It makes it
Yes,
make
Pranalai.
And
it
different
makes
type of
one.
sounds.
It
Yes,
makes one, two,
Different
three,
sounds.
four, five, six
different,
sounds.
Different
yeah,
sounds.
different sounds. Exactly. So all of you are hearing it perfectly correct. So a musical instrument has to make different type of sounds altogether. So if we were thinking, oh, how to create a musical instrument, we can simply take a spoon and bang it on a vessel, or make if we bang on the if we take two plates and bang it and make it a musical instrument, that's not possible because that musical instrument is not correct. A musical instrument needs to have multiple different type of sounds. Got it? So far so good.
Yeah.
Can I get thumbs up?
I
Everybody
already know it with the piano because I have a piano, Casio piano there, professional.
sing? Great. So so far everyone is understanding. Can I get thumbs up or down? Thumbs up. Great. Perfect. Now, so let me stop sharing and let's go back to what we were doing. Let me take you to the slides once again. Great. Now, let, let me show you. I am going to tell you now two type of sounds. Okay, there are two type of sounds that we're going to learn about today. One is deep sounds, and the other one are sharp sounds. Deep and sharp sounds. Now, we have a siren of a police or an ambulance. The sound of a siren is very, very sharp. It's a sharp sound. Sharp sound are also called high pitched sound. Okay,
And the birds also make very high sounds.
very good, excellent, good job. Correct. Now, so a siren makes a high pitched, sharp sound. A drum. All of you have heard a drum, right?
Yeah,
A
it
drum
makes
makes.
deep sounds.
Mhm. A drum will make deep sounds. Deep sounds are also called low pitched sound. High pitch, low pitch. High pitch, low pitch.
That's also in the guitar and the piano.
Of course, all musical instruments make that sound. Then let's talk about a lion. How does a lion roar?
In deep sounds.
Hmm. Come on, tell me, how does a lion roar?
Ah.
Roar. Lions roar are very, very deep. It's very low pitch. It's a deep sound. What about a bird tweeting?
It makes a high sound because there is no other
Place.
sounds except
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Very good. So a bird chirping will make a sharp sound. Exactly. Very good, Wani. That's how a bird chirps, and a bird chirping is a sharp sound, a high
I
pitched sound.
Even I know like
Yeah, so we learned about two types of sounds, deep sounds and sharp sounds. Okay, now that we have done with step 1, step 2, let's go to step number 3, and we are getting closer to our making our own musical instrument. So cool. Now, step number 3 is, now that we've learned about different type of sounds, let's find out how do we make them. How do we create different kind of sounds? For that, we need to understand how musical instrument makes some kind of sound. Let's look at the guitar once again, okay? Let me go to the guitar. The guitar screen is right here. Great. Awesome. Now, listen to this carefully, okay? I want all of you to listen very, very carefully. I'm going to pluck the top string and then I will plug the bottom string. Okay, first the top one and bottom one. You will tell me if they are the same sound or if they're different sounds. Okay, all right. Same or different?
no different. It has the same
Yes,
sound but then very low and very high.
Ma'am, different.
different. Thank you so much, Samira. Please answer.
You can also do that by
Different.
clapping your hands or snapping your hands like
Different.
you have
Different.
to do
Samira.
very hard and then very loose.
Yes, Pranil, you can do that with clapping your hands, but clapping our hands is not exactly called as a musical instrument because we can make only one kind of clapping, not many tunes you can hear in clapping. Okay, perfect. So this is, you heard different kind of sounds. Now, the top string is giving me a very sharp sound. The top string is giving me a sharp sound and the bottom string is giving me a deep sound.
Very deep sound.
Okay, now can I ask you, you need to look at the strings and tell me why is the bottom string giving me a different sound and why is the top string giving me a different sound? I'll give you 10 seconds to observe the strings and give me the answer. Why they are giving me different sounds? Come on, Vihan, I want you to look at this guitar strings and observe and tell me why are they giving me different kind of sounds. String number 1 and string number 6.
ఎందుకోసం సౌండ్స్ డిఫరెంట్ వస్తున్నాయి? అబ్జర్వ్ చేయి అక్కడ ఏం
Because it the high one is in the top and the low one is in the no
Because
the
they are in different
the
position.
highest one will be in the top and the lowest one will be in the bottom.
Okay. What else? Can anyone else think of an answer and tell me what you observed?
Maybe.
ఏంటంటారు?
No,
Mira, Vihan.
I think no I actually think that the string the because the first string is very the first string is very small and the second and the low one is big.
And Pranil, excellent observation. Very good job. And you guys are correct. The reason the strings are making different sounds is because the top one is thin and the bottom one is thick. Good observation. Correct answer. So, perfectly, as you can see, the thin string will make a sharp sound, and the bottom string, which is very thick, is giving me a deep sound. So that is one reason why the guitar makes different tunes, because the strings are different in size. The strings are different in size. Okay, put that above the guitar. Let's look at the drums. Let's look at the drums. And why do drums make different kind of sounds? Okay, let me share my screen. Perfect. Can you see the screen? Oh, so sorry. Yeah, all of you? Great. Now, in this, you can see the drums. Okay. Now, I'm sure all of you have observed that in the drums, we see these strings tied all around it. Yeah. Drums always have strings around them, right? Now, these strings can be stretched up and down. These strings can be stretched up and down to different levels. Now, this guitar has 3 levels of stretching: level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 being the loosest, it's not tight, it's the most loose one. The level 2 is medium, and the level 3 is very tight. So they really tighten up the strings a lot. Now let's listen how the stretching of the strings will affect the sound of the drums. Because drums also make multiple tunes, right? Let's listen to it. Let me share my screen and we'll see a guitar, a drum working. Where is the drum? Right here. Let it load. All right. So, can you see the drums on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Now, in this, I can stretch the strings up and down. Just look at it. This is the lowest, this is the loosest, and it gets tighter. Now, when the strings are all the way to the top, they're not stretched, they will make a different sound. Listen to the sound. Now, let me stretch it a little bit and make it a little tight. Then listen to the difference in the sound.
Then it will go dun.
And I will stretch it even more and listen to the sound this time. Did you hear the difference in the sounds?
Yeah.
Now, this is how a drum makes different kinds of tunes. A drum makes different kind of tune. Now, this is happening why? Because when I stretch the strings a lot in the drums, the top surface, the surface which is vibrating on the drums when we bang on it, it becomes very tight. It becomes very tight. And when it's tight, there's very little vibration happening. Little vibration means a very sharp sound. And when the strings are very loose, The surface is also loose, giving more vibration to us and giving us a deep sound. So, what did we learn about today? We learned that when the vibration is more, we hear a deep sound, and when the vibration is less, we hear a sharp sound. Okay? Can I get thumbs up on this? Perfect. Awesome. Now let's go back to our slides and see what we have next since we finished step number 3. Now we've come to step number 4 and the final step, creating our own musical instrument. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Great, I'm also excited because you will be shocked that it's so easy peasy to make our own musical instrument.
Yeah.
All we need is a couple of glasses, a bottle of water, and a spoon.
What?
It. We just need a couple of glasses, a bottle of water, and a spoon to create a musical instrument. Are you surprised?
Wait, I think the water bottle is the drums. No, I think the water bottle is the drums, and you can just take the spoon and you can hit it like ting
But
ting
will it
ting.
give you a different kind of tunes?
Yeah, and also one cup has more, so the one which has more might go higher or low, and the one which has less water might go lower high.
Well, let's check it out. Let's figure out how are we going to do this and make it happen. Now, let's use our creative part of our brain and see how we can actually make a musical instrument like this. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to take you to this scene of the glasses of water. Now, all we need to do is for this, we need 6 glasses, only 6 glasses, and those glasses we have to fill them up with water. But notice the very important factor over here, the water is filled in different levels. They're not the same level, they are filled in different levels in the glasses.
Yeah, because
Number one,
if you have all the cups are empty, then it will
One
make
is blue.
only one sound. If all the cups are very full, then it make only one high low sound or high sound.
perfect. So we need the glasses to have different levels of water. Now, let's listen to it first, what sound it makes when I take a spoon and I tap on it. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's like a guitar going up and down or a piano going up
Or
and
like
down
a
or something.
xylophone as well. Yeah, exactly. Now, this is happening while, listen very carefully. This is so important. You know why this is happening? Now, in these glasses, the things that are vibrating is air. The air
Ah,
and the water is vibrating inside these glasses. Now, in glass number 1, very little water, very little water, and a lot of air. So, when I tap on glass number 1, I hear a deep sound because there's more vibration by the air happening. Now, if I go to glass number 6, is there space for a lot of air?
no.
Nah, there's no space for a lot of air. There's a lot of space for water. And when I tap on glass number 6, it gives me a sharp sound. Can you hear that? So in these glasses, when we tap, the air actually vibrates and it creates the sound. And this is how, if we want to make our own musical instrument, all we have to do is just grab a few glasses, put water in them. But should we put water in the same level?
No.
No, we need to put water in different levels because that's how we'll get different kinds of tunes. So glass number 2 has different level of water. It will give me a different tune because of its vibration. Same for glass number 3, 4, and 5. Exactly. So That's how we can make our own musical instrument. Did you all understand that? Can I get thumbs up?
Yeah, I did.
Perfect. Awesome. Now let me take to our slides and let's see. Now that we've understood all the steps and we did it, let's do a small summary of what we learned today. Now my first question is, what is sound?
The
Give you a hint.
it's the vibration.
Okay. Sumira and Vani, do you think your friend Pranil is correct? Is sound vibrations?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Good job. Sound is actually vibrations. Good job. Now, in a guitar, how does a guitar make different kind of sounds?
Because the first one, because the high voice is actually very thin, and the low voice is very thick.
Okay. Sumira, what about you? Why do you think a guitar makes different kind of sounds?
Yes.
Yes, you agree with your friend?
Yes.
Great. Vani, what about you? What do you think makes different tunes in a guitar? Okay, so that is correct. The thickness, the size, and the thickness of the strings make a different kind of tunes in the guitar. Good job. Now, in a flute, what vibrates in a flute?
The air and at the air.
The air. Good job. And one.
When there's more air, it makes low sound, and when there's more air, no, when there's more air, it makes less sound, and when there's um it makes deep sounds, and when there's
Less
less
air,
air, it makes, yeah,
sharp sound.
high sound.
Good, sharp or high. Now, I want the next question only Vani and Samia to answer. Samira, what vibrates in glasses of water that we did the experiment? What was vibrating in that? Only Samira and Vani will answer. Air,
Air.
air, and what else? What we put in the glasses? The water. Air and water both. Good, excellent, good job. All of you, good job. So now that we've done all of these learning and knowledge that we've got, you can also try this experiment at home. So what you have to do is you just have to take few glasses, fill them with different levels of water, and tap with a spoon. Easy peasy.
Even
You should
I know how to make a drums.
You know how to make a drum. That's nice. But
Yeah,
make
you can
sure it
you
makes
can also.
different tunes, okay? High
Okay.
and so why don't you all try this at home and you will understand even much better. Great. Does that sound good? Can I get a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yes, from all of you. Perfect. That was
and
it.
then and I and I want I'm gonna go all, and I'm also gonna try that cap thing.
Yeah. Great. So that was it for today's class. I hope you liked it. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had fun and lots of learning.
Yeah.
Great, perfect.